Maheshji, go ahead.
Namaste, Jagumarji. I have a couple of questions. One, in this mantra 1.2, I mean, in the Bhaashyam, said Bharadwajaya means Bharadwaja Gotraya, right? So why that Satyavaha is not mentioned when he is the person? Bharadwaja, he is in that Bharadwaja lineage, but he's not. I don't know whether this is refers to Bharadwaja Muni or he is in that lineage. It will be Satyavaha, right?
Okay, once again, what is your question?
So I'm saying in the subsequent pages we said subsequently we said that Bharadwaja, the definition given is Bharadwaja Gotraya,
Okay.
meaning Satyavaha who belongs to the Bharadwaja Gotra.
Okay. Okay.
Correct? So
Yes.
when you refer again, why refer to as Bharadwaja rather than Satyavaha? The person is Satyavaha.
So why Shankara is using the word Bharadwaja in this Bhaashyam? In the next, in the Bhaashyam of the third mantra, right? That's what you're asking.
Yes. Yeah.
Because Upanishad said Bharadwaja to Satyavaha. So you have another option. Either to use
but the definition, I also, when I read the Mula Mantra, I also thought Bharadwaja and Satyavaha was a two-person. Then the explanation says Bharadwaja Gotraya. So that means Satyavaha who belongs to Bharadwaja Gotra.
Correct. So now Bharadwaja and Satyavaha are synonymous in this context. Synonymous.
Yeah, but one is a Gotra, one is a person.
Yeah, but what is the point?
One is a lineage, one is a person.
So what is your question? What is your concern? You please tell me.
I'm saying why that lineage is given, not to the subsequent should have been Satyavaha, Angirasa.
What is the problem it's causing you? So what is the point that Shankara is trying to make? That's what you have to see. Is that point?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
No, I don't know. There have been some questions only Shankara can answer. Okay, I don't have answer. I can't speak for Shankaracharya. But
no, I thought there may be some.
No, there is no some logic. Bharadwaja Shishyam, that's all. So, context will decide. So, Bharadwaja Shishyam, we are very clear who that is. Satyavaha Shishyam, that is synonymous. So, no, I don't know.
So next is Bharadwajaya Satyavahaya Praha. Then Bharadwaja Angirasa Paravaram, right?
There also is using. Yeah, so Upanishad is also using the word Bharadwaja.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking. Because I also thought it is a two persons till Shankaracharya's Bhaashyam, which says it belongs to Bharadwaja Gotra. Because I mean, we have read this mantra even when we were in Mundakopanishad. When we were learning Mundakopanishad, we mentioned this mantra because of the second sentence.
Okay.
Right? We mentioned this a few times. I always thought this is Bharadwaja. That's why I understood. Till I read this.
No problem.
Another question is this second explanation given for the Maryada Karanartham and then Madhya Deepika Nyayartham. See, but this Purvesham Aniyama, it is not just between. So every teacher to student, right, from Brahma to Atharva is also Purvam Aniyama, because he also approached them obviously with respect and appropriately. So is Angirasa to Atharva, Angira to Atharva, Satyavaha to Angira, Angirasa to Satyavaha, isn't it?
Sorry,
teacher to student.
Sorry, can you repeat the question again? I missed that part.
I'm saying that the lineage he explained in the previous two mantras.
Yeah.
they're like Brahma to Atharva, Atharva
Yes.
to Angira,
Yes.
Angira
Yes.
to Satyavaha, Satyavaha to Angira. All of them follows that same rule because they all, each of them, even though not stated explicitly, they all approached with respect and as per Shastra. I assume.
So
That Purvesham Aniyama applies to those also. Is it not?
he's saying that this Vidhivat can apply only to Shaunaka and Agirsa, or it can apply to all others also. That is what he's saying.
It could, it shouldn't, I mean, because explicitly stated, so we are mentioning. He went, because they say Atharva approached him with respect to Brahma and all, he doesn't say that. Or, or Angiras, those things are not stated. So I'm assuming, since that is the practice, every Shishya would have approached the Guru.
What Shankara is saying is, the word Vidhivat need not apply to the past, or it could apply to the past also. That is what he's saying. Okay. And then how can it not apply to the previous teacher-student relationship? Means what? Hey, Brahmaji could have said, Atharva, come here. Huh? You're already 12 years old. Huh? When are you going to learn the Upanishad? Tomorrow onward, you're going to have a class, okay? This time, this evening time, this time you're supposed to study right now. Okay? 5 to 6, let's have this class. Oh, okay. No. That could have happened. I don't know. I'm just guessing. And so, that Vidhi, everybody need not follow. Somehow they got the teaching. Okay? That is what he's saying. Shankara is saying that. I mean, we have to accept. Please, we can't reinterpret Shankara's.
Maryada Karanartham, I understand. Maryada Karanartham, I understand. I also understand. I also know very well that entrance, the gate or the door to the house, even in my grandfather's house was like that. It has to be 4 feet tall.
4 feet, look at that. Yeah.
That is what the because always you hit. I know people hit, especially if you climb on the heli. If you step on heli, you will definitely hit.
Thanks, Mahesh. Thank you.
So I can very well relate. But Maryada Karanartham to covers everything.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Va. Deepika Nyayartham Va. The or is there. Two interpretations Shankara is giving. That's all. He's saying that Vidhivat need not, I mean, they must have had a Vidhi, but this word Vidhivat need not apply to the past also, to the previous thing. They somehow the situation could have arisen where they all studied. That also is possible. That's what Shankara is saying, this word.
What is the meaning of this Madhya Deepika? I mean, we said with the heli.
Same thing, what I explained, nothing different.
Oh, no. Why? Madhya means something central or middle.
Correct.
The heli is in the middle means the door. I don't know. I don't know what that. Deepika means it's a lamp or Deepa, no.
Okay. So I explained this, no? I was not clear.
I know, but you said the heli, but my question is how.
Yeah, Madhya Deepika and Dehli. So correct. So Dehli is example, and that is that Nyaya has a different word also, different way of calling Madhya Deepika. So Madhya Deepika, any place or in a room, if you keep a lamp in the middle, then it will.
This is Dehli or Dehali? This is Dehali or
Dehali in Hindi.
Dehali.
Hindi.
No, because the New Delhi, Delhi is to be called Dehali. That's the reason I'm asking.
It could be. There could be a connection. It could be the center of the country or something.
Because if you look at original Hindi, this thing, all the books, Hindi books, they all say Dehali. Nobody will say Delhi and all that. Dehali. Delhi is colloquial.
Okay. Good. So that's a good connection to Delhi. Nai Delhi. No longer Delhi. We'll call it Delhi from now onwards. Vidyanath.
Yeah.
Thanks, Maheshji, for that prompt.
Jaykumarji, namaste. Yes. So yeah, I belong to the Bharadwaja Gotram, so this is very heartening to me. And that one of my ancestors had the blessings of this teaching.
Very good, very good.
And then yes, and I can relate to this in my father's native village. So my native village as well, Chelakara near Trichur. Even the temples, they have small entrances. And I hit my head a few times, walking through before I realized I got to bed. So yeah, and my grandmother told me the same thing. It's for, teaching you to, to be egoless.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was there when she observed me doing this.
No, not only head, you have to lift your leg because the height is so high. You can't.
Yes, correct.
You have to jump.
Correct. You're right. Absolutely, Narayananji. Then I have one more question, Jaykumarji. This is, you mentioned the 3 past tenses in Sanskritam. So the remote past is, so an example of the remote past you said is uvacha. This papracha is also the same way, I think, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And then what are the other 2 past tenses, just briefly?
Right. So there is the remote past which we just talked about.
Yeah.
Then there is a recent past. Recent means like today's past. What time did you get up today? Okay, that's a recent past. Okay, it's called lung lakara. Lung. L-U-N-G. Lung. Okay, that's recent past. Then in between the remote past and the recent past is this lakara called lung lakara. Lung. Okay, I don't know. If I say L-U-N-G is lung, then how do I spell lung? L-U-N-G. I don't know. Sorry, I take it back. You decide your own spellings. Lung. It's called lung. We have to be careful spelling, I think. So anyway.
So Jaykumarji, so
lung, and lit. These are the 3 pasts.
Okay. So something like, say, 1947 would come in that last category.
Correct.
And then what you ate yesterday or day before or whatever, right? Or when was the last Lok Sabha election held? That would be in the recent past.
See,
and then ancient would be the remote.
So yeah, so the writers don't necessarily follow the convention, the textbook definition of this, because it's very relative. It's relative. Finally, it's relative. Recent means what recent? Is today only recent? What about yesterday? Is it recent? What about last year? Is it recent? Means, yeah, it has. Some people may say only recent. Some people may say, oh, last year it happened. Oh, means what? That means that person is thinking that's a long ago, right? So, but in general, lit you will find in Bhagavad Gita and all these Upanishads, you will find lit. If the Upanishad, why Upanishad using lit?
Because it's Sanatanam.
Yeah.
Very old.
See, Upanishad. Correct. So, Upanishad itself is old. Okay. And Upanishad is saying long, is using a lit.
Adrishta Bhuta.
That means we have, this is the Sadashiva Samarambham, Shankara.
Paraksha Bhutakal.
That's all it is. We are not using lit. Upanishad is using lit. So something to think about. Oh.
So Guruji, on Bhuta, I saw another interpretation. One is Adyatana Bhuta, Anadyatana Bhuta, Aparoksha Bhuta.
Yeah, correct. So they say that is what it is. This is Pani Sutra. For this, we have to understand Pani. So, Adyatane Bhuta Lung. I think Lung is Adyatane. Today's past is Lung. Okay. Paroksha lit. Lit is Paroksha. Paroksha means There's no chance. You were not an observer of it. Okay? Typically meaning long ago. Typically meaning long ago. Not just you, none of us were observers to that. Long ago. Parokshe lit. Then what? What about this lung which is there in between the two? That is called anadyatane lung. That is called anadyatane. That is Panini's words. Panini's words. Panini Maharshi, look at that. What he has done. What he has done is, he has looked at the Sanskrit that people are speaking. And he has come up with these rules. Rules came first or Sanskrit language came first?
Language came first, Guruji.
Language.
Panini came after.
Lakshyam came first and then Lakshanam. In music also we say, no. All the ragas were already there. Then the formulation that Katapayadi Sankhya, all that everything came and they were formulated that 72 Melakarta came. So Lakshanam came later.
Raga names also they changed to
Lakshyam was already there.
Yeah, one person at a time, please. Yeah. Yeah, correct. You're right. All right, next question.
That is why, Kumarji, because the Vedas not necessarily follow the Panini Sutram all the time, because it was before properly. We said Vedas many times they didn't follow the Sutra.
Arshavakyam.
That is a Chandasa Prayoga.
No, that has nothing to do with Panini. It's just a Chandasa Prayoga. Yeah. Okay, Hemaji.
So this para is from para sarvanama, Panchami, Ekavachanam, parasmat, right? Para. Okay.
Correct.
And then that two parasmat comes. That is, so for Atharva, Brahma is para. So Atharva is avara, Brahma is para.
Correct.
But for Angihi is avara, Atharva is para.
Correct.
So like that it happens. So Brahma, Atharva, Angihi, Bharadwaja, in their own respective time, they are para, and Atharva, Angihi, Bharadwaja, Angiras become avara. So that is why that parasmat, like you say, no, Sadashiva Samarambam, Shankara, Acharya Madhyamam. So that parampara is being explained there. That is how it is, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then this Kasmin Vijnate, that is Sati Saptami, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And that Bhagavo, it is Sambodhana of Bhagavaha, like Ramo.
So, no.
No?
No. So, this Bhagavaha is Chandas.
Okay.
Really, it is Bhagavan. Bhagavan is what? Bhagavat. So, Bhagavan, Bhagavanto, Bhagavantaha. He Bhagavan is the actual word. He Bhagavan.
Okay.
So, that word, Chandasa Prayoga is Bhagavaha.
Okay.
It has become popular. Bhagavaha is you see many times actually. And so, it is Bhagavan.
So, that is also, but Hey Bhagavan, or is he addressing him?
So, what does it say? Kasminnu Bhagavo Vijnate. Kasminnu Bhagavo.
It is Sambodhana, right?
That's what I'm asking. So that looked like Ramo. So I thought Bhagavaha and then Ramo, Bhagavo, Sambodhana Ekavachana.
Yeah, Bhagavan is the word.
Okay.
Hey Bhagavan, Kasminnu.
Oh, so that Bhagavan is a Chandasa Prayogam is Bhagavo.
Correct.
It is not Bhagavaha and Bhagavo. Okay. That was my confusion. That Bhagavaha.
No, it is Bhagavaha. No, it is Bhagavaha. The word in the Upanishad is Bhagavaha. Bhagavaha becomes Bhagavo due to Sandhi. So that's all correct. Bhagavaha becomes Bhagavo due to Sandhi. But the whole word Bhagavaha itself is Chandasam. That's what we say.
Okay. So I took it as Bhagavo means there not as a Sandhi, as the Sambodhana Ekavachana.
Hey Ramo, like that. We assume We assume there is a sandhi there. Bhagavaha is a word which sandhi has taken place, and Bhagavaha is Chandasam, like that we say.
Okay. Thank you.
It is not here Ramo, right? It is here Rama.
Rama, yeah, it's not Ramu. Sambodhana is not Ramu, right? Rama.
Right.
No, it is not here Rama. It is here Rama, not here
Right.
Rama.
Thought, yeah.
Therefore, it is Chandasam in more than one way. More than one way, correct? First of all, it is not Bhagava. Okay. Second, it is not Bhagavaha also. Pratipadikam should not be Bhagava, and therefore Chandasam. And it should be Bhagavan. It's a Sambodhanam. So it should be Bhagava.
That is where I got confused about that. Why that O is there? Whether it is
Or you can take Bhagava U. Bhagava plus U is Bhagavo. So hey Bhagava U. U means U has so many meanings. And so you give a meaning to the U. Okay, indeed, I want to know. And this is a very important question to me. Okay. Vidhivat also has come. Vidhivat he has done. So this man, boy, whatever it is, he is pretty clear. He is clear. He is not wasting the teacher's time by bringing all kinds of stories. I am very clear about what I want. Kasmin u bhagava u. And also you can take. Now we can interpret. But I have not come across that interpretation. I have not Shravanam. I have not done that kind of a Shravanam.
that is where I got confused. Where the two and Bhagavaha Vijna, because it sounded like Sambodhana. So that the Sandhi, how it happened, that is why I
got it. You got the ideas, no? 3 possibilities you got, no?
Yeah, I got. That is where I got confused.
No problem. Shanti Kumar.
Hariyam Guruji, I raised hands. I wanted to ask, but now I think it's very inappropriate to ask Guruji because this grammar we have to learn, is it? Sanskrit we have to learn, is it? This, especially for Mundaka, I find it very, I need a full focused here and there. If I see I have left out another meaning of 5 words, I'm not able to catch up.
Good. Okay, let me ask you this question. Are you following the meanings of the Bhaashyam that we are talking about? Are you getting the hang of the content? Not grammar. Grammar content I am not talking. The non-grammar content, are you able to get?
I'm able to get, Guruji, but still here and there, if I look which word you're talking about, and before, by the time I write the word, the meaning is gone. I've slipped that moment. So I find a bit, I don't know whether I can say this or not, a bit fast paced, Guruji.
Right. Good point. So, which notes are you following? Are you writing? Where are you writing this?
I'm writing here.
Okay. So you have not printed that document.
I have printed also. This one is here.
Okay, that notebook was meant for writing. That is your text and the notebook, both.
Oh.
You ask other people. Let's see, ask Meera, what are you doing?
It is meant to be one side, right? So on the left side you print, right side is notes.
So everybody
I write everything here, so it takes.
It's like this.
Yeah.
You can
No,
see.
it is to be that printed is on the left side, meaning the reverse binding.
Oh, I can't
Reverse
see.
binding.
Hey,
You
Shanti.
can't see, is it?
Shanti, let's look at this, Shanti. So,
See like this.
Meera is your background is blur. You have to remove the blur.
This is a notebook
Okay, I'll
and
do
a
that.
text. Okay, hold on. This is
See,
a
like
notebook
this.
and a textbook. Okay, like Meera is showing there. Okay,
Oh, one.
we have to.
So we have to write.
You can
Okay,
So I
like this.
Oh,
I
okay.
write the meanings there.
correct.
Oh.
Everybody, Sukanya is doing that. So, the idea behind that is that you don't have to write the. I mean, it's going to be difficult otherwise. Now I can
And
understand.
there is an empty page here. So you can cover the second meanings and all that. 2, 3
Oh, okay.
meanings.
So now I understand because I write the Hindi, the Sanskrit word. By the time I write the meaning, oh my God, my speed is more than typewriting higher. What's that?
So the both sides. That's why one side print, another side. So this is how the spiral bind is done.
Yeah.
File
Yeah.
kind is like this. So
Yeah, I done like that, but I don't want to mess up with the book. So I thought, oh my God, I've been.
you have to change your definition of mess. You have to change. Better change.
Either mess the book or mess the understanding. Option is only two.
That's the understanding actually.
That's why somebody used to call this writing things as runners. Pre-prepared runners.
Means,
To write the understanding, whatever you want, whatever, when you're studying, you write understanding, you get some thought, you write below the sloga.
Yeah.
The sloga and all space will be there. You, whatever you study, you understand a different meaning comes, you write that, note that in short below the sloga. Then when you try to explain that, you will be able to, all these points will come to you as a PowerPoint in your mind.
So Shanti, you got it now.
I thought I won't
Yeah,
be able to cope up with this class.
You got it.
Pace was very fast. I don't know, but even when you give us homework, it's a blessing in disguise, Guruji. At least I go back, I see everything. At least I read and I do the homework. But every time it makes me feel guilty. Why I never still I don't have the mind to study. I don't know. I still didn't get that drive to learn Sanskrit also. How many things to learn? That's what I.
Yeah. So here in this course,
I will notes that way. Give you.
I can't hear you.
So 1 minute. So in this course, if you ask the question, if somebody who does not know Sanskrit but is exposed to Sanskrit words are all there, no problem. But no, the grammar, lat, ling and all, I don't know. If somebody says, can I take the course? If somebody says, I will say, yes, you can definitely take the course because my Bhasha is English only. Finally, it is English communication. You should know English, number one. But Sanskrit words will come. You should be threatened by the Sanskrit words, and because anyway I'm explaining every word. The reason you're writing is you're writing the meaning of that mantra. Bhaashyam. So therefore you don't have to know any Sanskrit word at all, technically. But I'm going to, the words karma will come, karma palam will come, atma will come, and you can't say what is atma, what is karma palam, everything. If you say what is means, then it will become very difficult. And that's why this is well for all of us who are exposed to the language, but need not know any grammar. Without grammar, you can come. So, and I also should say, if I don't say, you let me know. Whenever I talk about grammar, I do say Sanskrit students and others can ignore. Like that, I will say, so that I want to keep everybody at peace. Because otherwise, the mind will play games.
And the habit of Paramarthananda also.
Okay, he also said that. Correct. He says that.
Others can ignore, others can take a nap, he will say.
because there's people from different backgrounds are there. Some Sanskrit teachers are there in class. So they're also learning. They're absorbing differently also. And so, of course, Sanskrit teachers should not get carried away by grammar. Correct? This is not a grammar class. This is not a Sanskrit class. This is a Vedanta class. So Sanskrit teachers should not get carried away by grammar. They should know the grammar. Correct. They should. But not at the expense of Vedanta. If there are two things and you have to give up something, you better give up grammar. That is the attitude we must have. If you are blessed to know the grammar, go ahead and learn the grammar also. But Shanti and all, if you don't be carried away by grammar. Grammar is just a side discussion it is. And you will get to know what to ignore and what not to ignore.
Shankaracharya says that in Bhajagovindam also, right?
No. That's a different topic now. Don't bring it here. The nahi rakshati dukrinji karane. That's a literal meaning. A grammar won't help you. It's the literal meaning of that, but that's you should not take the vachyartha. You have to take the lakshyartham of that. Lakshyartha. Lakshyartha means karane, karma. Karma nahi rakshati. Karmanana mokshaha. That's the meaning of that sentence. Yeah. So tell your friends also. Everybody says this. This is a very popular meaning. Grammar will not protect you. As though family is protecting you. Is family protecting you? Please tell me. Money protecting you, job protecting you. People are stressed out because of their jobs. What job is protecting you? They are going to psychologists. Nothing will protect you.
And
No. I'm saying that nothing will protect you, not just grammar. Like that, you know, really, you have to have this debate with your friends and say that's what this means. Don't take the vachyartha, take the lakshyartha. So good. I'm glad you brought it up. Okay, Swapna, go ahead.
Namaste. Papracha. Did you only mean one meaning, like remote past? When you were talking in detail, I felt that there was more to just lit lakara. The way you were explaining, I thought there was another meaning to papracha.
Okay, now I see where you're going. So, no, there is no second meaning. Okay, papracha is lit of prach. Prich. Lit of prich. That's it. Prichati, lat. Papracha, lit. That's all it is. There's no other meaning to that. So if I said something, indicated something like that, I have to take it back. Now, praha is there, correct? Aha means said. Avadat aha. Praha. Prakarshena avadat. Taught well. So there is a beauty. There's a Upanishad may have an intention behind using the word praha. And that intention we try to find out what the intention is. And we say praha means, yeah, taught completely, nothing. Neha bhuyonyat. Jnatavyam avashishyate. Correct? Krishna says that. What does he say?
Jnanam teham na jnanam teham savijnanam.
Correct.
Shamyashe idam vaksham
Correct. So, jnanam teham savijnanam idam vakshyam yasheshatah yajnatva neha bhuyon yat jnatavyam avashishyate praha. That pra means na avashishyate. That is the way we will interpret it. Anyway, so back to your question. Papracha means just asked long ago. That's all it means. I mean, yeah, that's it. There is no second meaning to that. In other words, just like praha, there is a pra coming in front of aha. There is a prefix. Pra means prakarshena. Like that, this papracha, there is no such meaning. To be more specific to your question, right? There is no such. Because lit itself, there is a duplication. Uvacha, there is that first consonant becomes duplicated. Like, you know, the Shiva Stotra is there, no? What is that? Nanada Dhakkam, Navapancha Varam. How does it start?
Dhritavasane Nataraja.
Dhritavasane Nataraja Rajo. Nanada Dhakkam, Navapancha. Okay, silent. Nanada Dhakkam, Navapancha Varam. Okay. Dhritavasane Nataraja Rajo. See, this Nataraja is being explained, Shiva, and how this language came out, etc. And he says, Nanada Dhakkam. So that Dhamaru, he did like this, it seems. Nanada, Dhakkam, Nanada. Nad Dhatu. Lit, he struck the drums. So Nanada, lit. Past, same thing, Nanada. So that Nad, Na will get duplicated and another Na will come. Nana will come. So that Nana is part of the form of the verb itself. It is not an additional prefix like praha. There is a pra prefix to the aha verb. So this is just a lot of detail for some of you. That is just by the way. So that's why uvacha. Vavacha. That's how it will be. But that vava will become uva. Correct. Vavacha. Vach. All right. So these are some details, grammar details, right?
So the word upasanna means upagataha, son, right? So approached in a proper way. So it means so the proper way is what you described as riktapani. Is that what is that the meaning for proper way? One of the proper way.
Proper way is this: pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. These are the proper ways. Riktapani, yeah, that's another shloka that we invoked. But those are
There also with this there, no, Guruji? Tad vidhi. With.
Yeah. So 1 second. This one, Swapna, what was the question?
Yeah, paritena, you said?
Pariprashnena.
Oh,
Pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. So 3 words he gives. All are in the Tritiya Vibhakti. And so we can use that as a vidhi. Vidhipat. It's a nice reference for us to have. And Leela, you're saying what?
Tad vidhi. There also it starts as tad vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena. Here also it is vidhivat. So is there any connection with that tad vidhi?
No connection at all. Tad vidhi is to know. May you know that.
May you know. Okay.
May you know that. May you know. So it is lot lakara of vid dhatu. So it's
Madhyama Purusha Ekavachana.
Yeah. No connection to vidhi.
Okay.
So look at all these things. So many nuances are there. So many nuances are there. Yeah, Jyoti ji, go ahead.
Guruji, namaskaraha. It is papracha, there is no pra there, I think.
Correct.
Papracha. I mean, that's what I wanted to.
Correct.
No, that's
so let's make sure. P-A-P-R-A.
Papracha. No, I was wondering if we mistook for prapracha because praha. It is papracha.
Correct.
Yes.
Right.
That's all I wanted to tell. And regarding this Bhagavaha, I think in the mantra it is Bhagavaha Vijñate, Bhagavaha Ukaraha Gunha.
Right.
So that's what I wanted to tell. That's all.
Sure.
Visargasana.
Good.
That's all. Dhanyawad.
Thank you. Chat. Palo Sargasya Ukaraha. Okay. Oh, another Bharadwaja Gotram is there. Jyoti ji.
I am also ex-Bharadwaja Gotram.
All right. It's,
I also Bharadwaja Gotram.
I see. Okay.
We were Srivatsa after marriage.
Very good. Shivaka is Chavana Rishi's son, says my dictionary. All right. So
Chavana's son. That's what it says.
All right. Okay. All right.
Shuka and Shaunaka, normally they are always referred together. In Muthuswami Diksha Kriti also, Shuka Shaunaka Adi Sadaraditam, Srikanti Matila. It comes. They are always grouped together. Nariya Kritila, the Marisenuru, Shuka Shaunaka, Cheturu.
So that song is called Sri Kantimati?
Hemavati Ragatla. Shuka Shaunaka Adi Sadaraditam, Suddha Tamra Varni Tatastitam.
Is your raga, that's why you remember.
Shankadhyashtotara Sahasra Kalashabhishekitam. Something it comes.
I will look it up.
Sri Kantivati.
Thank you.
Guruji, also Shaunakadi, Naimisharanyam in Bhagavatam it comes, no? Shaunakadi, they do the yagas. Here also it is, yeah.
That Sarpasatra. I think Sarpasatram, that's where it comes. They all gather together.
Yes, yes,
All
Naimisharanya. Yeah.
They will all go and seek clarification from Shukamuni for many questions they have. So he will tell all these Puranas to Shaunakadi Rishis.
Yes, Parikshit is doing the yaga there. So anyway, Ravi, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I think just my observations here actually about the name and time and other thing. Yeah, sometime when I go and meet people, I just introduce myself as and so's grandson or so-and-so's husband. So it's all relative how you introduce yourself and at what time, I mean, at that time to that audience, this is more easier to understand. So just I use that. I'm not very particular to just introduce myself by my name. So to me, it's all right, either it's used Bharadwaj or Satya by his name. It's all one and same to me. That's the first observation. The second one is about the time, okay? It's all relative, as you said. Sometimes I tell to my children, say, hey, we are very happy to live in the same era of Andal and Adi Shankara. So for me, even 500, 600, 700 years is current. So it's all relative when it's come to time, whether it is current is today or current is 600 years, 700 years old. So that's the second observation. And the third one is, yes, learning. Yeah, I'm also learning here. Basically, my purpose is spiritual learning. Of course, Sanskrit learning is also there, but primary learning is spiritual. So I just look at the essence of what you are telling. Actually, I'm not good enough to go by grammar and learn it, but I'm just looking at the essence of it and learning it. And actually, my class teacher used to tell me, hey, when I'm teaching, don't write, listen to me. So that exactly I'm doing it. I'm just listening to you, trying to understand the essence of it. Yeah, that's all my sharing, Guruji. Thank you.
So good points. All observations are very good. And there is a value to listening and not writing. There is a value. There's a value to that. And the value is that you grasp, right away you grasp what is being said. And attention does get lost when one writes, because writing is a separate activity. The separate activity, recalling, hearing, recalling, hearing, recalling, hearing, recalling. And so while recalling, something could have been said and that could have been lost, or there a fraction of a second is needed to digest what was heard, and that fraction of a second benefit is not given because I'm writing. I don't have time to digest. And so there are some disadvantages to writing also. That's why they always say Shravanam. But each of us has to find out our own, the technique that's comfortable to us. We don't give recipes and all that. And so, point well taken. Point well taken.
Nuchurji always says, don't go on writing, listen to me. If you get it now, you get it, or you don't get it.
Nuchur Swami gets upset if you sit in front of him and write.
Right. So there are yeah, so that's correct. So
Pranam to Mastaka rightly goes. Hasta goes means not giving it properly.
yeah, so that's the point. We made the point. So there is a value for not writing also. All right. Good. We will pause there. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.